play host to the Edmonton Oilers. Let's look at the starting goaltenders. There's Thatcher Demko, second-round pick 3 years ago by the Vancouver Canucks. Appeared in 45 games as the #1 goaltender for the Utica Comets last year, here for his second straight appearance at the Young Stars Classic. Wheels around, threw it down low into the corner. Now a centering feed, great save made by Stewart, and there's a chance and they score! Well, they kept coming and just peppering the Edmonton netminder with pucks, but eventually it's Michael.
Causing the Edmonton Oilers some problems with their defensive coverage. Shane Sterrett with a couple of great saves. Carcone, who just a couple of minutes ago now hit the...
Carcone wheels the other way for Vancouver. Gets around his man. Michael Carcone dragging it across the slot. Lets a shot go and scores! What a beautiful individual effort by Michael Carcone. His second goal of the game has the Canucks up by a pair.
You nailed it, Joey. Won't touch anymore at any level just because of the defensive systems in place as he just shakes and shimmies and moves and slides and then eventually shoots and beats Shane Sterrett.
Get it across that red line. Best opportunity in the game so far for Edmonton. Here they have another opportunity to score. Joseph Gambardella makes no mistake.
Right back, and as the Canucks can't get rid of this puck, he plays a little back and forth with Chad Butcher, and the wrist shot gets right.
Come the Oilers out of their own zone of numbers. Austin Glover across the line, drops a pass. One-time drive, and they score. And it's Ziet Pagan with a blast, putting it low underneath Demko, and we are in a 2-2.
Wrapped it off the mask of Thatcher Demko. Here he just sneaks it right by Demko. It looked like he was in pretty good position. The Oilers with a little bit of traffic out front, and it is in draft.
Here's Yamamoto with a chance tonight. Rebound, and they score. And it's Joseph Gambardella with his second goal in the period, putting the Oilers in their first lead
for Vancouver, and it's taken them a little bit longer, but very similar situation. And Joseph Gambardella picks up the rebound. Kyler Yamamoto gets his
opportunity, a long-range chance from Caleb Jones, denied by Michael Gartag. Canucks turn it over. Here is Safin with a goal, and he scores. Ostap Safin goes top shelf, glove side on Michael Gartag. 40
tournament, and this is what you face. And unfortunately, it's not what he stopped. So the Edmonton Oilers
face-off won by the Canucks. Ulevi, slap pass down low. Luchuk centering feed for Gadjevich, who scores! Jonah Gadjevich, top of the blue paint, puts it behind Sterrett. And on the two-man advantage, the Canucks are now within one.
Well, who needs Michael Carcone? Don't need by Shane Sterrett. Nice play by Ole Ulevi to kind of get through that seam to start that whole play out. And Shane Sterrett
gives it off now for Carcone. To Brisebois, back to Alexi Daou, rink wide. Michael Carcone with a wrist shot off the crossbar. He's been close a couple times tonight. That was the closest he's had for a hat trick chance.
Yeah.
And on the power play, Vancouver see it go out of play.
Well, you knew Trent
gives off for Brett McKenzie, who will dump it in deep. Gartag still on the ice with 1:40 to go. Oilers can't clear it out to center. Loose puck in front. Now it's come back to the point. On it is Matt Broussard to the goal, scores! Matt Broussard with traffic in front, just wanted to get it near the target. It finds the net. And with 93 seconds to go, we are in a 4-4 hockey game.
Well, you know, that's just put it to the net, and that is exactly what Broussard is. And you can see it just kind of sneak under the right arm of Sterrett, who moved a little bit too late. Credit the Canucks with causing some confusion in front of Sterrett. There's LaPlante, among others, in front of the Oilers goaltender.
42 saves to this point in the contest. All right, so we're going to play 3-on-3. Here's who the Canucks put onto the ice. Brett McKenzie, Cole Lind up front, Ole Ulevi on D. Chad Butcher, Kyler Yamamoto, and Caleb.
These teams' players are really pushing hard defensively if they get caught.
Here's Guillaume Brisebois for the Canucks. Centering pass, and it's thrown just wide by Gadjevich. Brisebois back to Gadjevich. He fanned on it in the circle. Desperately trying to get it back. Jonah Maximoff will turn at center ice to gather up some speed. Maximoff in across the line with his teammates making changes. Wrist shot, scores! As the Oilers will pour off the bench and celebrate with Kirill Maximoff, who initially started from center ice. Didn't worry about his teammates making changes. He puts it high past Michael Gartag to make it a 5-4 Oilers victory.
Speed here, even though the Canucks were back, I mean, it's a 1-on-3 again. And they do a fairly good job defensively, but off the stick of Brassard. And that's what caused Gartag the issue there, is that they seem to have him corralled, but the shot off a stick and just